Okay, let's do the notes for the 2nd of September, Thursday. Right, part A, vocabulary and sentence construction. Okay, let's see number 1. Victory. So what is a victory? Victory is a noun. Success in a game, competition, match, fight, war, etc. Victor, the person who has won, or the person who wins the match, the fight, the competition, the game, etc. is the victor. Defeat, noun, failure to win or loss in a game, competition, match, etc. And defeat, to win against someone, to make them lose. That's defeat someone. Right, we won the match, we are the victors. They lost the match, they are the losers. We defeated them, that makes us the victors and it makes them the losers. To the victor belong the spoils. Who wins gets what's left. That's a very popular proverb or popular saying. To the victor belong the spoils. And we did it, sir. That's what it means, sir. I'm sure you remember. Alright, let's move on to number 2. While acts as a conjunction. During the time something else is happening at the same time as something else is going on. That's while. Right, what is while noun? A period of time. And while away, that's a phrasal verb. Waste, while away. Right, examples. While I was studying, she was doing her homework. While I was studying, she was doing her homework. Both continuous tenses. You can say while I was studying she did her homework, but that's not very correct. Right, and you will remember why we say this is not correct. Second example. While I was looking away, my dog ate my sandwich. So as you will remember again, not was eating my sandwich. Right. While my sister was looking out of the window, I stole her ice cream. And don't while away your time. Don't waste your time. It's not going to come back. Alright, let's move on to number 3. Break and break and break. So break, noun, a device that stops or slows a vehicle or some other thing that moves on wheels. Brake, verb, stop or slow a vehicle using a brake or using brakes. Break, verb, destroy something or damage something and shatter it into pieces. Break the glass, right. Examples. My bike has 2 brakes, the front and the rear brake. The rear brake. I brake with the brakes, so I brake with the brakes so that I don't break anything else. So that's the verb, that's the noun, and that's another verb. Right. Let's go on to number 4. Deaf, adjective. Unable to hear well. Unable to hear anything at all. Deafness is the noun. The condition of being unable to hear is deafness. Partially is an adverb. A little, a bit. Partly, not completely. That's partially. Joe is a bit deaf. Joe is partially deaf. Not fully, partially. He can hear a bit. He can hear some things. Joe's deafness is getting worse. That's the noun now. Joe's deafness is getting worse. Worse is an adjective. Before he could hear me 2 rooms away or 2 doors away. Now it's only 1. That's how I know his deafness is getting worse. Right, I pretend to be deaf. I don't want to hear someone or something. Right. Number 5. Place, noun, a particular position, pointer, area. So, you know what a place is. Place verb, put something in a particular place. That's place verb. And placed It's a transitive verb where things are put or kept, where things are usually put or usually kept. Right, the iPad is placed on the corner of the table. It's kept there. Always, maybe not always, maybe just now, maybe just for a while. But it's at the moment it's placed over there. Or for the moment it's placed over there rather. Right, the books are placed on the top shelf. The painting is placed on the wall above the sofa. The cups are placed in the cabinets, kitchen cabinets. So kitchens don't have cupboards, they have cabinets to keep all your plates and saucers and pans and your bowls. All that stuff goes into the cabinets. And lastly, the dining table is placed next to the wall. So of course the dining table is also placed on the floor, but that's obvious and there's no need to say that. But where on the floor? Next to the wall, right next to the wall, adjacent to the wall. Right, so question, somebody asks you or you ask someone, where should I place this photograph? Where should I hang it? On the wall next to the clock. Please place it on the wall next to the clock. Number 6. Through preposition, go in and come out of something. The car went through the tunnel. We passed through Domnai on the way to Dalat. The worm ate through the apple, so he went through one side of the apple and came out the other side. So the worm ate through the apple. 7. Hike verb, travel on foot in the countryside or in the wilderness, usually for pleasure or leisure. Hike noun, a trail where you hike. So we saw a trail the other day. The act of walking in the countryside or woods, especially for pleasure. Hiking noun, the activity of going on hikes. And hiker, a person who hikes or is hiking. Examples, some people hike for a couple of hours, whereas others hike for a couple of months. Perhaps I would like to hike someday. Right, number 8. Definite, adjective, sure or certain. Something that's bound to happen. It will definitely happen. Is that thing is a definite. Definitely adverb, without fail, absolutely. I shall definitely call you if I go hiking. I shall definitely come for dinner. Whenever I start eating, my dog comes to the dining room. It's definite. He will definitely come there. It's definite. So it is definite. Number 9. Finite. Not infinite. Limited. Only so many. I have a finite number of erasers, or I have a finite amount of erasers. If you keep losing them, I won't have any left. I have a finite amount of biscuits. If my dog keeps eating them, I won't have any left for myself. He thinks I have an infinite amount of biscuits. Right, so that was finite. Let's move on to the grammar part, part B. So now we shall do nouns, verbs and adjectives. So how do you know a word is a verb? Very simple. If a word is a verb, then it can be done by someone or something. I can do it, you can do it, he, she, it can do it, they can do it, we can do it, someone or something can do it. Maybe not everyone, but at least one person, at least one pronoun, at least one noun can do it. Let's take the word fly. I can't fly, but birds can fly. So fly is a verb. I fly, you fly, he, she, it flies. Right. Question 2. So how do you know a word is a noun? It is something or someone. That's a noun. So it should be something or someone. That means you can count it, you can weigh it, you can see it, you can hear it, you can feel it, you can touch it, you can know it, you can have it, you can keep it somewhere. At least one of these, that makes it a noun. Well, let's see some examples. Deaf is an adjective. He is deaf. But deafness is a thing. Some people have it. Makes it a noun. You cannot have deaf, but you can have deafness. So that's a noun. Happy. You cannot have happy. You can be happy. You can feel happy. That's why happy is an adjective. But happiness is a thing. You can have it. You can know it. That makes it a noun. Happiness. Question 3. How do you know? So there should be no over here. No is missing. So just add how do you know that a word is an adjective. Right. So it describes someone or something. It gives more information, more info about them or it. Someone or something can be it or can feel it. That's an adjective. Very simple. Let's see. Sadness is a noun. But sad is an adjective. You can be sad. You can feel sad. You cannot have sad. You can have sadness. Sadness, noun, sad, adjective. You can feel it. Joy is a noun. Joyful. You can feel it. You can be it. I feel joyful. I am joyful. That makes it an adjective. So, very easy. Nouns, verbs and adjectives. Right, let's go on to the last part. Pronunciation. Victor, victory. Bulb, bulbs, z, not a s, z, bulbs. Warm, warm, worm, worm. Partial and partially.